Okay. Mhm. All right. Third time's a charm.
Stop what you're doing and tune in. Stop what you're doing and tune in from coast to coast. It's the Howard Hour with your host with the most, Howard 702 LV.
And that's me. Yo, 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 what's good, what's good, what's good? It's your boy HT. I was 702. Let's get tripping like a kid, untied shoes. If you don't know where you're at, now you do. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Howard Hour Live, to be exact. From a place from me to you. Hey, just want to keep it cool, 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 like the other side of the pillow. Yes, folks, man, we made it again to another end of a week, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but it's also getting closer to summertime. And man, folks, it looks like it's gonna be a hot one. I've been looking at record indicators also for the heat wave across the United States. They say at least up to 40 states are going to be hitting over 90 degrees this summer, folks. I don't know about y'all, but I remember we used to go away to places all across the United States, to get away from the heat. So now when you're going all across the state, you're getting the same heat. That is something that's going on, something that's going on. But not even is that, but then with this crazy week, folks, we end up making it to the end of a crazy week. We get to reset, rebalance, and do something so new and set to a new goal. You feel me? But now it is that with this whole crazy week, man. We've been seeing this stuff that's going down. I don't know if y'all watch the news and everything, but we used to have an old president, not Carrot Top, we used to call him, but Mr. Donald, not Donald Duck, but Donald Trump. You feel me? He ended up just getting found guilty, y'all. Found guilty on all 34 counts of hush money. Yes, hush money laws, man, and not even just that. They say now he's like ordered to pay back $435 million of this money that was spent about and all this and that. But a lot of people are saying this man got more counts than an umpire, because a lot of people are saying this is gonna spike him up to be a president. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this made me look up a law. You know that it is not a law for a felon to be president. So if your uncle Leroy or so want to run for president, man, you remember he got that F under his belt. Tell him, man, to run against Trump. But not even just that, man. Those was this whole crazy week, folks. Even we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I don't know about y'all, but man, they have this excellent expo that's getting ready to go on, y'all. I'm talking about all 2024 is going on this year, y'all, in Long Beach, California. If you don't know about the All Expo, it is All Expo for the XR and VR, one of the biggest expos that they do for VR and XR. But not even just that, it is supposed to be in attendance over 6,500 people, y'all, over 300 speakers, 500 plus exhibits. And not even as that, man, we got a couple people from the metaverse that's gonna be over there. We also have a couple of people that's finalists on one of the award show that they have going on over there, folks. And yes, yours truly will be in the building, man. And not even this, that, folks, it is something that's so superb and so real to see. And I cannot wait to network, and meet with some of the people from the metaverse, man. But not even this, that, man. With this show format, we usually will have like somebody come on with the guest format and all this and that. But hey, I said this week, man, it was a little somber mode because, like I say, about with the week being crazy, folks, I laugh at it, man, because even in crazy times, man, we still have to find the same mind. And I say that again. Oh, this is what I love about doing with my show. Now I get to sit back on my chair like Mr. Rogers. Do I take off my shoes? Won't you be my neighbor? But yes, man, yes, folks. This week, man, if you had a crazy week, know one thing: if you made it to Friday, that's good, because that means you're going to make it to another day and another day after that. And when I said earlier about, man, if you have like those crazy times, you got to still keep a sane mind. You don't want to go with the crazy, y'all. And when I say go with the crazy, you see, I mean, like, you turn on the news, we got chaos. Sit here and we turn on certain movies, we have chaos. Sit here and turn on music, we have chaos. And that's crazy to really see, man. And I tell this to everybody: energy is real, y'all. Energy is something that is not seen, but it's felt everywhere. And your presence is a presence, you feel me? And I really say this into terms of don't let it take you over, you feel me? like in times of like when we want to be like, well, I mean, want to say in the words of like when we want to be a part of something so great, like you see like the terms and the endearment and the pain, the sweat that certain people go through to get that retribution. Not even as that, but when we have certain things, pop up in life, again, like certain crazy stuff. Right before the show, I got a storm going on and everything in my area. And again, right before I'm about to hop on stage, y'all, the power goes off. I'm sitting here, I could have started cussing, all this, throw my headset, throw my son off the bed. But for what? What is that gonna do? I sat here, took a deep, deep, deep breath, and sat here and reevaluated. And you know what happened? Sat here and tried to put up my hotspot. I seen that was working a little bit, and I seen I pop a little bit, but hey, the internet was still acting up. And lo and behold, right then, the power comes on, and hey, the internet boosts up. I say this to say, folks, even in times of when we're getting ready for stuff, when stuff pops up to just see if you won't, it's gonna mess with the mind. You see how you can react to it. It's just the same with everything we do in this thing called the metaverse, y'all. The metaverse is so big, y'all. And not even as that, it's so big that everybody can have a piece of it. And you say, well, what do you mean by that, man? Like have a piece of the metaverse. What? Yes, have a piece of it where you can make your indention into any form, any expression, a way that you want to be creative. You can show that on here. If you want to make movies, you could do that. If you want to make music, you could do that. If you just want to sit here and fly, be a superhero, you could do that. That's pieces of the metaverse. That's pieces that you have. And that's why I say, folks, man, when we get to a point that you don't even have to sit over and look into the whole crazy vast of everything that's going on, you sit there, recollect, reevaluate, and you see what goes on. But yes, man, I know y'all sitting here like, man, this man talking, man. Yes, I got the stuff from Montel Williams, man, because the show will still go on. The show will still go on, even if nobody's right there on that couch. But somebody is always on that couch. And when I say that, I say it in a good way because conversation is all well needed from any aspect. Again, y'all think I'm sitting here just talking to myself, but no, I'm talking to my viewers at home, talking to my people that's all live streaming from all the different platforms, and I'm talking to people all right here that's turned in. Let's have my homie from Korea that's hit me up. Yay, yay. Shout out to UK. Shout out to you. But man, life is going to throw curveballs. But with this metaverse thing, it's going to be I think it's better to throw a curveball on here because you can see what different angle you can hit at it. What different angle you can see that you can come at a situation that you've never been in before. That's what the thing about this metaverse that's really growing and growing and growing, folks, that it is going way beyond things of just being like in our vision. I was sitting here talking earlier about the All Expo that's coming up, y'all. Man, All Expo, bro, like it is something that was on my radar for the last like 2 years. And even as that, I say like radar, like, oh yes, I have to make sure that I infiltrate, get in there. No, I say radar, like they have like some of the biggest like developments, some of the biggest like showcases, and then after that, they have some of the best demos that they show the future technology that we use, folks. But not even this future technology that everybody use, but that our community use for the VR and XR components. And folks, I don't know if you know this, man, but this metaverse thing is growing, growing, growing every day. We make a jokes about, oh yeah, a year time in the metaverse, a year time in real life is like 10 years in the metaverse. That is real aspects, man, because it's about the amount of work you can do on here and just all the stuff that is just endless. But no, I get back to saying when we was talking about with the All Expo, man, like that being on my radar. One of the things I said ago, I said one of my goals I will always set and I put down on paper. I said I wanted to go to this expo, folks. I wanted to make sure that hey, if I can do it any way possible, get my foot in the door. And yo, man, that happened. And I'm not saying happened in a bad way. Like I'm like, man, that happened. Like if you put your mind to it, you could achieve it. But now I'm gonna say it's not gonna all come in one day. It's not gonna all come in one night. But I say this to say, man, like even with this whole crazy time and everything going around, I got real life going on. I have me and kids. I have life. And not even just that, we still have to make time, and time is endless in the metaverse. And I say that back in terms, man, like when this crazy world, you can sit here. I won. Like I'm able to do my show right now, y'all, in front of y'all, and right here in front of my son. There's times when I was like, man, how could I do this in front of my kids or what? So not have them look at me some type of way or some type of way being crazy with the crazy again, but the pressures of the world. But I say all of this to bring back, man, even in crazy times, man, again, you're supposed to have a sane mind. Because even in that crazy time, you could probably do something you regret, say something you don't want to do, or have actions that show a character of you that you never even thought about. That's just the same aspect in the metaverse, y'all. I've seen so many relationships disbanded. I've seen so many people disloyal. So many people sitting here backstab. For what purpose? To sit there and get their name on a famous wall? To sit there and have their name called for just 15 minutes? But you have people on here that give again the blood, sweat, and tears that is goes way past 15 minutes. These are people lives. These are people livelihood. These are people outlets. Just like how people have vices and everything in IRL. These are people. This is people way of life now. And I'm one of those people that can say that. I was one of the people that when people laughed at me when I said I was going to start taking this full time with this metaverse thing. But I'm now able, folks, to sit here and do this full time, man. And I don't say that to glow. I don't say that to just be cocky. I say that to inspire because even in these crazy times, again, we got to have a sane mind, folks. I can sit here and succumb to the pressures of like everyday life. I sit here, I tell you, I know I'm open. I'm an open book with y'all, man. I told you about AA. Everything that always goes on, we always make sure that it comes back around. We are all still connected in this metaverse thing. So if somebody is feeling the pressure of life, you know somebody else is definitely gonna most feel it. That's the thing about energy. When it transfers, what I just said earlier about, hey, nobody has to be on the couch, but hey, energy is on that couch right now. And y'all laugh like, oh, you're in the metaverse. How you gonna see energy right there? The metaverse is energy, folks. That's the energy of connection, the energy of innovation, the energy of wisdom, the energy of networking. That all starts with sparks. That all starts with insights. That all starts with ideas that people have from either the inside, either from learning, or hey, just sitting there saying, hey, they sick and tired of being sick and tired. Take it back to the old school ways. But man, even in again, I say like I said earlier, in these crazy times to have a sane mind, that is such a collection to have because in this metaverse that's everlasting growing, we folks control what we want to do on here. We control if we want to be the next cool kids. We control if we want to sit here and be the next big bully. But not even is that we control if we want to sit here and lend out the extending hand of hey, hold my hand to build a connection, to build another connection, to build another connection, folks. And ha, man, I'm telling you, man. I don't mean to just sit here and just talk to y'all. Just like telling you, but no, man, it was really on my heart tonight to really say, man, folks, we are a community. Somebody's laughing at you with this, man. Hey, let them laugh. Let them laugh. Let them know to attend on your community is behind you. The same way you have to be behind this community because we are growing together, folks. I started on this platform as a scrub. I tell this to everybody. I ain't talking about TLC. I don't want no love. I don't know. No, I'm talking about scrub. Like, hey, where everybody at? I'm outside with a white beater on. A white beater. A white beater on. Like, come on now. What's going on? What's going on? But no, not even is that to the point. I'm able now, folks, to sit here and it's Friday night. And guess what, folks? I'm having a one-on-one with you. Like Kanye say, I'm talking on TV like it's just me and you. But that's how it's really supposed to be right now because I want you to feel me. Just like I want to feel you because we are all in this together, folks. I keep want to say and elaborate on that so much because I hate so many communities on here disbanded because They don't want to work together. So many people in here like are losing out on best business deals and everything because they don't want to put feelings to the side. But you sure do want to talk about somebody if they come into your world. We sure do put into the energy to remove somebody that is not even doing anything to the certain. But hey, if we feel like they doing something to us or taking away the shine, guess what we have to do? We have to put into our time now to hey, do crazy decision, crazy times. Now I don't have a sane mind. With that same mind, I'm sitting here now watching you, watching your steps. That's messing up on me now. What I gotta do? What's good? What's good? Shout out to the homie Panda. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But man, when I say folks,
I know I'm
this
not hearing
community
shit.
is
My
real.
shit just tweak out. My shit just tweaked out.
Like this community is real, man, because you have to grow. You're just not gonna be on the same ish every day. Like when I started on this platform, we didn't have legs. We're sitting here now able to have our feet out, able to sit here and shave and everything on here. Folks, we even get to the point where you could play Iron Man. You could sit here and shoot zombies. You could sit here, not even as that, you could explore the world with your comrades. But a key word, you're doing it with somebody else. I don't know how many times I can say over and over again, man. Unity is the key, but unity starts with me, not just me as HOW to the ARD. I'm talking about me as you. You as the next person after that, the next person after that. Still a everlasting cycle. Like I want to start like an initiative in this mug, like with metaverse, like let's make meta better. And when I say make meta better, I ain't just talking about with Zuckerberg, all this. I'm talking about like make it better for us, make it better for creators, make it better for artists, make it better for people that want to expire. We don't want to get on here and feel like we have an expiration date. That's what milk does. We don't want to sit here and be like, oh man, I have to get on here just to get on here, man. Like, no, you want to get on here. You want to get away on this paradise. The metaverse is a paradise, folks. Not every, not everybody is able to get on the metaverse right now, y'all. Not everybody has a headset. Not everybody has a mobile device where they can sit there and go to the again great worlds like Pixel Rooftop. Shout out to them. Shout out to the homie at Soapstones. Shout out to again Laser Tag. Like it's different worlds on here that is so superb to see, man. And again, a lot of people are not going to be able to experience that because they don't want to go into the metaverse, folks. Person out here today is here the metaverse, they get scared of it. Metaverse, man, what is that? I don't want that cologne on me. Like I laugh, metaverse do sound like some cologne. Like, hey man, I want some metaverse 5. You got that on stock? But no, man. I get back to this saying this all like folks, we are a internal machine that can stay running. And we can only stay running if we keep that foundation steady. You can't have a transmission go in a car and the car don't have no wheels. Yes, I say that again. You can't have a transmission in the car and the car got no wheels. You can have it all together, but hey, if you don't have that transmission running right to keep that gears turning and those gears turning, that car won't move. Yeah, you can sit there and look pretty all day with 4 tires and a transmission, but you can look better when you're on the road moving all together. But that's all in synchronization. Like that's what the car is doing. Just it's the same like with this metaverse thing. We are all driving right now, folks. We are all right now. Again, with the headset on, you see it? We driving to our different destinations. We're going from Horizon Worlds to Spatial to VR chat, even games like Onward, Man, Demo, I'm sorry. Like VR parkour, Blacktop, man, like drunken bar fight. The list go on, folks. Like it's so many different like different utopias on here, folks, that we are scared to like just leave open. We want to sit here and be the next gatekeeper. We don't have to be that. It's not cool to be a gatekeeper because now you're sitting there years later talking about somebody's supposed to sit here and take my throne. I sit here and hold all the secrets of the universe for what? Now you're sitting here with the only person reminds me of that Twilight episode when the man said he wanted to be the only person in the world, only person in the world, and have all that. And he was so happy he got to be the only person in the world, all this and that. You know what happened to him when he became the only person in the world? He said he got happy, he had quiet, all this and that. He picked up one of his books to read, and his glasses fell off and broke. That scene right there is like so like ironic to me because that shows even with our eyes open, we can't see. It don't matter. Like you, yes, it's good to have like reset times. It's good to be away from people at times. I'm an introvert. I put that as it. So I'm not always around people. So people always think I'm just like I'm sociable. That no, that's just me. I know when I can go into a room, I want everybody to feel my radiation of positivity because I would like to feel the same. I would not want to go somewhere and feel sad because I would not want you to feel sad. And in times of places and doing of these ages of this thing called the metaverse, we experience all of that. I say again earlier what I said earlier about energy. In crazy times, let's say once again, y'all say it with me, all the viewers at home. With crazy times, we got to keep a sane mind. And even with that same mind, man, you could sit here and reevaluate. When I say reevaluate, what do you want to do with the metaverse? I know what I want from the metaverse. I want a career. I'm building my career. I'm going to make that career. I indented that. And it's like the same with every aspect you do of the metaverse. Yes, we put on this headset the first time. It's all fun. It's all fun. But then we put it on again. It's still all fun. It's all fun. You put it on again. You're like, hold on. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. Or am I finding different places, different ways, different age. Like you said, you go on browser on here. You don't even have to spend money on Meta, folks. You can go to the browser. Go to the browser, and you can play free games on there, folks, to experience what VR is. And that's why I was saying earlier. That's why I'm so glad that we can get to experience expos like XR, our Meta Connect, our like the Miss Devon was just telling me before the show started. They got like greats like Black in Tech. Like, man, folks, this all starts with people chasing after an idea, not even chasing after the idea, building with somebody to make that idea, making that idea, you make a structure. From that structure, you build a foundation. From that foundation, you got a whole height of everlasting opportunity, man, to either grow, to sit there and stay in place, or just be the next thing that's wasting space. You feel me? And I say this with with so much love in the air. Don't gatekeep. I'm talking to a lot of y'all creators on here, man. Yes, yes. If you feel like I'm talking about you, like the homie Meta Clean Rupert say, this must be for you then. But no, I don't even say it in that terms of don't gatekeep. Like, be that one that's helping somebody else. No, I'm not sitting here saying like, yo, you have to make sure that you look like a fool helping somebody else. No, like give a little bit of ism. Give that push a little bit at times. No, I'm not sitting here saying you got to give your whole secret recipe. Just like with Good Burger. No, you can sit there and sell your burger, but you can have somebody else make a whole franchise too. It's all under the same umbrella. But now when we're sitting there all with the burger, we got the next burger right here, we got the burger right there. Then you got all competition. But then I laugh. But when you go to a food court, folks, what happens when you go to a food court? You see what? Hey, Simba, what do you see when you go to a food court? Well, what about the food? All different types of food, or do you just see one type of food? Or you see all different types of food? Oh, so would you eat all those different types of food at one time? Probably you. That's what eat at one time. That's a kid for you. But no. Oh, Divine. We were just talking about kids earlier. That's funny. But man, yes. Well, but with a food court, that food court has many different foods. They all smell good to certain people. They all look good to certain people. Just like some of them will probably just make you go, like, oh, why would somebody eat that? But they're still there, and they're making something that's food. That's what the metaverse is. The metaverse is. Oh man, I just blew my mind right now. Wow, look at that. The metaverse is a food court, y'all. We got the Golden Corral. We got the PF Chang's over here. We got the Starbucks over here. But they are all under the same building, folks. We are all in the same construction. That's why I want to see so many people go, Christopher Columbus on here, like, I found this first. No, you didn't. You didn't find it first. You found a way to a labyrinth that's, hey, now that you got out that maze. And again, a lot of times that are made on here, that stuff that is made from, no, it came from many different inventions. Just like I know, yes, the Howard Hour is first of its kind, but I know it's not the last of it. And I have to accept that, and I accept it with all whole heart because I want that to grow. That's how you make a legacy. That's how you become a dynasty. That's how you stay and remain as a legend. Again, folks, I know y'all can sit there and think I'm just like whooping, not even as that, but no, this is just all laid on my heart to really say, like, you can be the best you ever you can be, but you could be that too with somebody on side of you. I really heard this saying. They say at the top has a lonely view, and I think that is like so crazy to me. Like we have that aspect that we want to get to the top, want to get to the top so bad that we'll do whatever to get to it, and then when you get to it, you're just looking around like, yeah, I made it, but who's up there with you? Now you're sitting here like, oh, I did all of this now. Now you're waiting for other people to get up there with you, and then you get mad if they don't get up there with you. Now you're sitting here like you're stagnant. Now you're sitting here saturated. Now you're watching everybody else play instead of like, man, hey, we could have did this together. And now, hey, hey, we sit here chilling and develop together. Oh man, oh somebody need help climbing up. Oh, hey, but no, we want to sit here and be like laughing at that person who's still making that step. We want to sit here and downplay or throw rocks at the person who's still at the bottom of the mountain. You feel me? But no, man, I say some people laugh like my homie K just hit me up. He say, man, oh, you preaching tonight. No, man, it's just not even like say about like we're preaching. Like this is what's real, folks. Like I really seen like today. Like when I told somebody like, hey, just like I'm open with y'all. One of my biggest believers now was one of my biggest naysayers, and that was my father. When I first got on this headset and I seen what I could do on here, I went to my dad, and I like I say, told him like, "Hey, dad, yo, man, I see I'm in this thing called the metaverse." He's like, "The megaverse? Like, what is that? Like, what are you gonna do? Who's gonna go to that supermarket?" And I'm like telling him like, "Oh man, no, I'm about to get ready to make a career out of it. Like, hey, I'm gonna do like a show on here. We'll do about this and that." This man sat here and laughed. He said, "Man, who's gonna come and see that?" And I'm like, "Oh, like." Again, I know he's not saying it in no bad way, all that. He's saying this because again, he didn't know about the metaverse. Again, fast forward 2 years later, sit here, my dad he said, "Hey, what time is your show, son?" I go, "Hey, what's the stream and everything so I can show my coworkers and all that?" That brings a smile to my face. Like because without hard work, somebody cannot see the work that you're doing. Without dedication, somebody cannot see that you dedicated to this. Then you get mad. Well, nobody's seeing what I'm doing. You're not even seeing what you're doing because you're not staying connected. You're not building up that network brand of, hey, I'm building a team. Like yes, I know I've been lone wolf status, but with this lone wolf status, I was able to incorporate the great team status. I'm able now to be with a great team like Lux Vision Studio. Folks, when I say like, man, it don't all come in one day, but you know you all can't do this by yourself anyway. Again, I say again, even in these crazy times, you got to have a sane mind. And that's what the same I say with this metaverse thing. If you don't have a sane mind in the metaverse, you're going to let it take you over. You're going to sit here and be mad every time you get on here. You're going to sit here and be a hater. Like Cat Williams say, you just going to sit here and just hate. Face is going to be stank. Wrinkles just all there all day. Looking like Tom Hank. Shout out to Tom Hank. I like Forrest Gump. But no, man, we are like, I know it's not like a cliche to say, we are the world. I know I was listening to this song today, but we are the ones that make a brighter day. Not even just that, we are in the metaverse making brighter way. We can sit here and make somebody cry, make somebody smile, make somebody like want to do better. Just in the same long run, you can make somebody just want to go away and hide in a hole. I've seen people die on here. Not die in front of me, but people pass away on here. People got married on here that I see. I got to perform at weddings. I also got to go to funerals, man. So just with that yin and yang of life right there, that shows that's not supposed to happen in the metaverse, right? No, it does because we're connected. Just because this is a headset do not mean that it's not organic. Just because we're all like 3D do not mean that we still cannot feel. And that's what happens when you're connected. You feel what somebody else feel. Just like you could go into a room and you can feel that somebody's hating. That's energy, folks. Yeah, that's that man right there on the couch. All right here. Yep, I'm sitting with him. Yeah, what's up, energy? Or just like if you're one of my creators. Shout out to my creators. You building on that world, and you got that glitch that just happened, or oh, you thought you just lost everything. You can sit there and go crazy with it. Then you can sit there, breathe in, hold on, reevaluate, and be like, hold on, okay, let me do that. Got it. Republish. All my people that's on here, my artists, man, you looking like again to try to do your next show. Hey man, all my people, hey, hit up the Howard Hour Live again. You got music that you want to show, and not even just that. If you feel like you got something you want to bring to the stage, even free speaking, poetry, you feel like you do like Broadway, hey, hit up your boy. I even got a performance center that we could want to see you do what you do. And if you don't know how to do it, let's find out a way to show something. And it all starts with working together, folks. It all starts with, hey, having a sane mind in these crazy times. But not even as that, it all starts when you open into your mind of knowing that this metaverse is connected all together, but it can only be connected all together through us. Yes, yes, yes. Through us, it can only all be connected. But man. I know I'm laughing, but man, I just sat here as almost for like 30 minutes, man, and really gave y'all my view of why this metaverse thing is so real. Why this is so real to me. Why I breathe this, why I eat this, why my kids know that hey, this is what daddy is doing for y'all. Like this is what I say, like this is what we gotta do. And when we do this, folks, we gotta really showcase it to a different level. Not even showcase it to a different level, but make it better. We don't have to wait for Meta. Meta's watching what we doing. We don't have to wait for them to give us the go. We make our own notes. You don't have to wait for somebody else to see their plan. Throw your plan out there. And I say a lot of people stop stealing these people plans. Like stop stealing these people plans and everything. Like stop doing that. Like for real. We have to rise together. And the only way we can do it together is flock under a one feather, you feel me? But not even as that, man. I told you. I sat up here, man. I told you I was on my heart. And that's how we make the spark to somebody else dark. You feel me? And I told you, yes, usually we have somebody else on the stage, and that's all cool. But yeah, man, this week it had to just be, me and you that's talking to you. That's Uncle Howard just saying, like, yeah, what's up? What's up? How you doing, nephew? How you doing, niece? Yeah, what up, group? But no, be the best you that you could be in whatever aspect. I'm saying this in front of my son. I say this in front of all my viewers that's watching, man. We are our best inventions. Yes, you say like best invention. We create ourselves. No, I'm not saying create ourselves like we made ourselves into this world. No, we create what people see. When they see you, they see whatever version you made of yourself. That's creating. Just like you created an avatar on here. They're gonna see you before they know you, right? And that's what we have to show. It's just not about what's on the outside and all. It's all about what's on the inside. And that's how we build that connection. Just like MLK say, it's not about the skin, it's not about the color, it's about the content of that character. Just like the content of the character that's on here with this metaverse thing. So man, stop again all to the gatekeepers. Stop all to the haters. And again, big us to all the ones just like myself, like M5 Divine, like CJ Shotlow, like Matt Clean Ruber, all like Yo Afro, like people who want to make this stuff blow up like Obama in Iraq. And I ain't just saying that in a bad way. I'm saying it like, man, this is going to go to the heights that's going to be way beyond us. And like I say, it's going to still be crazy times all the time, folks. But in those crazy times, I said it all through the show, you got to have a sane mind. Usually, man, like I told you, I usually have a guest, but I just had to feel like tonight, man, it was just you and me to talk. And I felt like this talk went good. So, man, yes, in the comment sections, make sure, man, hey, y'all sit down and put what y'all want to see in the metaverse. What do y'all like from the metaverse? And not even as that. I'm going to talk about it next week on my show, too. I'm going to pick one of y'all comments. Y'all let me know, what do y'all want to see in the metaverse? Like that's the biggest thing. Like we don't ask questions to ourselves. Like what do we want to see? We always saying like, oh, what this person's doing all this, but what do you want to see from the metaverse? I could start it off just like this. I would love to see more shows, and when I say more shows, I'm talking about more music shows. Yeah, Meta, more music shows with the Meta performers that's on here. You feel me? But we can only speak it if we know about it, you know. But yes, man. Y'all seen that the clock on the wall, folks? That say it's all. And again, usually I have this mug that's all night. But man, I just felt like this was a conversation that was well needed. But up until next time, I end every show just like this. I'm living proof you can do this. M5 Divine is proof you can do this. K Parker, Metaclean, my homie K that's coming in from Korea, man. Like they are all proof. You stick to a format, you see what happens from it. No, it's not gonna happen overnight. It might not even happen just in that year, but it will happen, folks. I'm living proof with that. I'm saying you stick to your mind, pray to the high divide, and hey, not even just that. Stay positive. There's gonna be dark times, man, but you're gonna have to push through. And once you push through, you'll see that breakthrough, you know. But not even just that, man. You know how we rock and you know how that goes. Up until next time, I'll be saving y'all a seat, man. Your presence is a presence. Everybody is a somebody. And don't forget, do something great this week. Complete something that you want to do. And just chase that better version of you, you know? So up until next time, this your boy HT. I was 702. Let's get tripping like a kid, untie his shoes. Thank y'all for rocking with me because I rock with you. Let's go. Yay.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me at vipentrepreneur@gmail.com. See you at the next class.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Teray,
CJ Shotlow. It's your boy Westside.
and you chilling with the Breaking Bread podcast. Hey, tune in and check us out every Saturday for some good talk.
You already know.
Good
the
conversation.
realest talks. You hear me?
Yeah, tune in.
Breaking Bread. Breaking Bread.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the Word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
What's up, y'all? It's Metaclean, and listen, please join me every Tuesday at 10 p.m. for Meta Talks Live. And the awesome thing is, you don't have to leave your house to do it. Meta Talks Live, coming back soon.